our emotions. Our emotions are very important to keeping our minds healthy. Another word people use to talk about emotions are feelings. Can you think of names that we have for our feelings? The main emotions or feelings can be called fear, anger, happiness, and sadness. Even though we might think some of these emotions are bad, all of the emotions we feel are important and are good for us to feel. But it is important that we work with our emotions instead of ignoring them. So, how do we work with our emotions? Working with emotions can be very hard or even confusing. We can make this a little easier if we can give the way we feel a name or draw what our emotions look like. Let's think about that for a minute. If you have to, pause the video and think about what your happiness looks like. What does your sadness look like? What does your fear or feeling afraid look like? What does your anger look like? Pause the video and draw what your feelings look like. When you're done drawing, unpause the video. When something happens and we feel a certain way, one first step we can take is to recognize what we're feeling. We can ask ourselves, what am I feeling? We might find out, I am feeling sad. We don't need to like feeling this. Feeling sad is not a reason to feel excited. But if we are feeling sad, that is okay. It's always okay to feel sad. It's always okay to feel scared. It's always okay to feel angry. Or it's always okay to feel happy. The next step we can take is to think about how feeling this emotion affects us. When we are sad, we might cry. When we are angry or afraid, our breathing might change. If we're happy, we might smile, or our bodies might feel really good. We could also have thoughts like, I want to scream. I don't like feeling this way. Having these thoughts is okay. Emotions do this, and understanding that will make us smarter about ourselves. The last thing we can think about is knowing that emotions come and emotions go. Emotions show up, and we feel things. If your little brother takes your favorite toy, you might feel angry or sad. But if your brother gives you the toy back, your anger and sadness will leave, and maybe you will feel happy. So, in summary, emotions are what some people call feelings. Some names we have for emotions are anger, fear, sadness, and happiness. All of our emotions are helpful, even the ones we don't like. We can work with our emotions by knowing them and how they make our bodies feel. Sometimes our emotions can make us think certain things. It is always okay for us to feel an emotion. Finally, we need to know that emotions come and emotions go, almost like friends visiting us.
Bye-bye.
For more information on this topic, contact your teacher.